Dan Stein, president of the Federation for American Immigration Reform. Dan, thanks for getting up with us this morning. You know, we just heard Brooks' piece there talking about Dan Crenshaw. He compared the cartel to ISIS. So when is the Biden administration going to start treating it as if it is ISIS? Because it is a dire situation down at the border.
Look, I've been studying the issue my whole life. This is happening on purpose. The Biden administration are co-conspirators with the cartels that are operating with impunity all across America now. We have no interior enforcement, no immigration law enforcement. Obviously, criminal aliens are being released en masse, in part because there's no detention. They don't detain people. They're paroling in people under phony asylum claims by the millions and incentivizing cartels to keep smuggling people in. Katie Hobbs, new governor in Arizona, she's operating like a travel agency to bring people in and send them all over the country. It's happening for a reason. These things are happening to expect the Biden administration to voluntarily change course when they want this to happen is ridiculous. The Republicans in Congress need to do more than just hold hearings, more than oversight. They need to attack the appropriations of Department of Homeland Security. Tell Mayorkas, the Department of Homeland Security Secretary, you cannot continue business as usual. You are breaking the law, violating it, making up new immigration laws as you do, and incentivizing hundreds of millions of people who will want to come here in the future.
You know, every single one of those 7 members who took the time to talk about this on Tuesday at that hearing, those 7 GOP members, they all spoke to the fact that drugs are just being floated over our border like it's nothing. You know, the DEA seized over 50.5 million fentanyl-laced fake prescription pills and then 10,000 pounds of fentanyl powder. That was in 2022. Those numbers were just released. You know, it takes time to get those drugs into the country, and now it's going to take time to get them out of the country. So do you think we're just too far gone, or do you think there's going to be a plan that's actually going to work to get these drugs under control?
Well, part of the problem is our polarized political system. I mean, Republicans are talking one language, Democrats are talking another. Democrats are invested in trying to re-engineer the electorate through mass illegal immigration to try to retain one-party political control for 50 years. They don't give a darn about what's happening at the border. They don't care about fentanyl deaths. They don't care about illegal immigration. They're rewarding it, incentivizing it, encouraging it, and doing everything they can to promote it. How can you possibly expect Democrats to turn around and do something different? They're playing a long game here, a long political game. And so the American people need to understand our country is being destroyed by a political system that is no longer responding to the needs of the American people.
And I want to get to this, Dan. Democratic Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs is defending her decision to keep busing migrants out of the state. So it's not just Republicans who are doing it, it's Democrats as well. I want to read this statement from her. She said, "We just wanted to make sure that we were addressing the issue. And as I talked about many times in the campaign, in a way that was the best use of taxpayer resources and something that wasn't a political stunt." What do you make of this?
Well, Katie Hobbs, who would not, of course, debate when she was running for governor, probably wouldn't have to defend the position, but it's different. In her case, she's actually sending the people to where they want to go. She's like a travel agency to help illegal immigrants get where they want to go. So she's actually a partner, conspirator with the smuggling operations to say, oh, where you want to go? New York? No. You want to go to Chicago? Great, we'll take you there. I mean, what the hell is that? Why is our tax money being used to smuggle in illegal aliens?
A travel agency. That's the first time I've heard it refer to that, but you are absolutely right. Dan Stein, thanks for getting up with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.